and the prize is the soul.
This is very important, what we're fighting for. Because I'm tired, I'm really tired of the manipulation. They manipulate our history books. The history books are not true, it's a lie. The history books are lying. The history books are lying. You need to know that. You must know that.
You know, America's not unique in its sins as a country. We're not unique in our evils, to be honest with you. I think where we may be singular is our refusal to acknowledge them. And the legends and myths we tell about our inherent, goodness to hide and cover and conceal so that we can maintain a kind of willful ignorance that protects our innocence. See, the thing is that when the Tea Party was happening, we were saying, pundits, oh, it's just about economic populism. It's not about race. When people knew, social scientists were already writing that what was driving the Tea Party were anxieties about demographic shifts, that the country was changing, that they were seeing these...
See, and that's what I want to explain now. That's the same thing that's happening now. It's an accelerated process because, hey, Donald Trump and the people that be in government now, call themselves government, they know that it's beginning to shift. They know that the people are waking up. So what are they doing? They're savaging everything they can savage out. Right now they're savaging everything they can savage out, hoping they can they know they're not going to be able to put the people back to sleep, right? They already know that. So what they're doing is savaging and hoping to move into another place. Really, they don't have another place to go. Nobody's going to let these people into their country. So what do we look forward to? Is that these people will try to accelerate the destruction process for the people of this land, okay? The indigenous people of this land and all of the other poor people that would go against Donald Trump and this Tea Party and these people who would say, forget the Constitution, okay? This man right here has spoke something great here. We overlooked him. I remember when he gave this speech and we overlooked him, but now it means something. It means a lot, okay? You can go ahead and look at this whole video, but I'm making a video because I want to put this out here to the people who may not have access or may not be aware of what's going on out here. I'm trying to uncover and use all the tools that I can to help you discover what's going on out here. And so this guy, he explains it. He explains it. Okay. He really explains it. So Donald Trump, they are doing exactly what this man describes right here. We all see it. We all see it. The world is not getting better under these people. They're plugged in like the Matrix, got us plugged in like batteries, and they're draining us until they can jump off of us and springboard onto some other continent or wherever and drain those people. These are the aliens, okay? You got to look at it like this. These are the aliens, okay? They do not want to be discovered, but they know who they are and they know what they are doing to us, okay?
Racially ambiguous babies on Cheerios commercials. That the country wasn't quite feeling like it was a white nation anymore. And people were screaming from the top of their lungs, yo, this is not just simply economic populism. This is the ugly underbelly of the country. See, the thing is this, and I'll say this, and I'll take the hit on it. There are communities that have had to bear the brunt of America confronting, white Americans confronting the danger of their innocence. And it happens every generation. So somehow we have to kind of, oh my God, is this who we are? And just again, here's another generation of babies. Think about it, that 2-year-old
Wow.
had his bone.
let's stop right here. Another generations of baby. Do y'all anticipate what that means? That means your kids, if the world lasts that long. I don't anticipate it lasting that long because Christ, He knows where we are. He said it's up to God, but yeah, we understand. We see the times. It's a lot of psychiatrists and psychologists. I don't know. I'm not saying it right, man. This is Super Bowl weekend, but I had to make this video. It's a lot of psychiatrists and people who work in the psych field who understands how the human brain works. It's a lot of people who understand what the conflict theory and what it was describing. You know, we understand the position and the feelings of the people. You gotta understand people's feelings too. Okay, people's feelings only can take so much. So they understood that pretty soon the people would spill out into the streets and complain and even ready to fight for the injustice that was done to them. Okay, so we've seen that happen in other countries, and it's happening right here. We never thought it would be like this in America, but it's not Donald Trump and it's not Obama. It's God. God is saying, okay, it's time for y'all to let my people go. That's all it is. And it's saying it's time for you guys to face your judgment because all the nations that had my people in captivity will have to pay. You got to pay. It's time to pay up. And the last nation is Esau. This is the last two, nations to. And God said, I'm going to make Esau fight against his brother Jacob. I'm going to allow him to do it. He didn't make you do it. He allowed you to do it. And what they did, they dropped their offspring off into a hornet's nest. Okay, let's describe it like that. So the people here, the Europeans, are fighting for their lives, right? Because their relatives dropped them in a hornet's nest. So they wondering how to get out of it. But the only way we are going to get out of it, and you guys are going to get out of it, is you got to come back to the laws and commandments of God. See, I'm one of those prophets that'll offer you that because it's there for you. But I shouldn't even show it to you because you're going to meet destruction, a lot of you. But I'm one of those good-hearted prophets. I'll say, okay, I'd rather take a prisoner than to have people just meet destruction. But, I'm mad at you, but I'm trying to save you, okay? So what you got to do is come back to the law and statute and commandments of God and bow down to Israel. Why? It's because you said that they were nothing and God placed them above all people. And the envy became the design of the devil. Envy designed the people into being people of the devil. All the nations said, we cannot have Israel to rule over us because we want to be just as free as they are, okay? We are free too. But God said, none of y'all are free. Every one of you got to suffer a penalty if you do not adjust and agree to my way of thinking. And so we see it ending up right now. It's ending up. We see it ending up. Okay? It's coming to a head. So what I'm begging you guys to do, white, black, Chinese, whatever color you are, come back to the laws and commandments of God. Nobody else offered you that. But it's in the Bible. I know you blind and you can't see it, but it's right there. We shouldn't offer it to you. We mad at you. We should make you bow down to our feet. But no, we're going to say, from prophets like myself, come, let's worship together. Let's show you how to come back to the laws and commandments because we're going to need you. We don't need you to go into destruction. We need you to help us beat the devil. Okay? So we want you to finish listening to this. Okay?
Bones broken by two parents trying to shield him from being killed. A woman who has been married to this man for as long as I've been on the planet almost lost her husband. For what? And so what we know is that the country's been playing politics for a
Yeah,
long
yeah,
time
yeah.
on this hatred. We know this.
This is a evil politician telling you the truth.
To place it all on Donald Trump's shoulders.
His heart is broken.
It's easy for us to place
God can
Pittsburgh
do
on
you
his
like
shoulders.
that.
It's easy for me to place Charlottesville on his shoulders. It's easy for us to place El Paso on his shoulders. This is us.
It's everybody.
And if we're going to get past this, we can't blame it on
We ain't
him.
gonna get past it. Some of us gonna escape the destruction.
That's in us. I had the privilege of growing up in a tradition that didn't believe in the myths and the legends because we had to bear the brunt of them.
It's Super Bowl weekend, y'all.
We're gonna do this.
Look at those people. The first thing I've heard politicians. Wait a minute. You see that look on that lady? That was the first time I've heard saw these political people, countenance change. That's why I say to you, this is so powerful. Because that was the first time I saw that lady's countenance change. And you know, the Bible said they can't be saved. But he said some of them will. But you'll see their countenance change if they have any godliness in their heart. And so we thought she was the wicked of the wicked. So you see, when God raised up these saviors, y'all better jump on board because white or black, you're going to be destroyed, man, if y'all don't come back to God. You better let your heart change, man. Come on, man. Come on, ladies. Okay?
Without mothers and fathers, uncles and aunts, friends, while we're trying to convince white folk to finally leave behind a history. Maybe.
Hey, this is powerful. Now, white people, if y'all know how to run and jump on the stock market, when you hear something that's so convincing, you know you about to get some money. If you jump on it. Now, y'all jump on this, y'all about to get saved, man. If y'all jump on what he's about to tell you, he said he's telling you right now, you ought to listen to this, because this is your way out. This will change your heart. This will give you, if you agree with this and see this, this will help you to venture into seeing God for yourself as human beings. But right now, y'all groupthink got y'all messed up, man. Y'all psychology is messed up. Your amygdala is destroyed. All y'all see is alert, alert, alert. Let's stop these people from killing us. Let's stop. Let's save ourselves. When you're fighting God, you're not fighting us. Okay? Listen to this.
Maybe or embrace a history that might set them free from being white. Finally.
Got to be set free from that.
This is America.
The pride has brought you down.
This is America.
The pride brought you down. Let me listen. Listen to this last part again.
Maybe or embrace a history that might set them free from being white.
You got to be set free. You got to be set free.
This is America.
It's time,
This is
man.
America.
It's time,
This is
man.
America. This is America.
Do you ever feel like you're being watched?